Well, I've just worked with probably over 20 short-term rental managers and management companies all over the world. So no better person than giving you real facts, real figures, because look, at the end of the day, my clients are either independent property owners, or either people are doing rental arbitrage or leasing properties to short-term rental, or I've got a management company who wants to achieve more for their clients, and as a result of that, they come and work with me. So I've worked with individual, just short-term rental managers. I've worked with small company who's got only 20, 25 properties, and I've worked with over 150 property clients. So in this video, I want to share you how you can be a short-term rental management company or a short-term rental manager, and as a result of that, you decide to make how much money for your clients and also reward yourself with it. So in this video, firstly, I want to talk about, look, people talk about making money without owning properties, and look, in this case, you're thinking about, look, you're creating a business to offer people who don't have time or knowledge, and you are coming in as an expertise and giving everything you need to make your client the most money, giving them the smooth service. And look, I have worked and I know I've heard a lot of horror stories about management company not delivering or short-term rental managers not delivering. I've just onboarded a client who's just sacked off their management company and now are going on their own. Look, there's nothing wrong and nothing right owning a management company, but you've got to deliver. You've got to do exactly what you're going to offer your clients. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on exactly what your investors or property owners are currently looking for from you as a short-term rental management company, as a short-term rental management owner. And as a result of that, we'll go through some details. So the first thing I always found with short-term rental management companies is they have an agreement in place, but you as a short-term rental management or a manager, you should really understand your landlords or your investors, understand their figures, really sit down and look at the projection. I've always asked management companies if they actually run a 12 months profit and loss forecast for their clients, and I've not found anyone who actually does that. Now, what you're doing there is you're not setting expectations. You're not understanding your end user, your clients, your homeowners, your clients who are going to come and give you their properties to run them as a short-term rental property and as for you to manage it. So the first thing is, please make sure you sit down and look at the profit and loss forecast for the next 12 months so you really have an understanding for your client as well as for yourself. The second thing I found was communication. Right, now when I say communication, again, it's all good in that you give them their financial report at the end of the month, but I found out that there's no communication in terms of performance plan. Don't get me wrong, if you've got one property from that owner or you've got a block from a big company, you should always sit down and look at performance. You should always communicate that. I have not found somebody who's got 15-minute strategy call. I haven't spoken to any management company who's gone, Piers, actually we spend 15 minutes with our client to do a strategy call to understand exactly what's happened last month, what did we achieve, what we didn't. Because at the end of the day, the more communication you do, the better it is. Now, I know it sounds like it's more work, but you rather have quality clients with you. As a result of that, they're going to go and talk to other management or the investors and actually tell them that, look, this company is actually doing what they're saying, as well as communicating, because look, there's always expectation from the property owners who are letting you to manage those property. So very, very important that communication is spot on. The third thing I want to talk about is, look, making money. Now, this is a big topic right now in the industry. People go, oh, we can do this, we can do that. Horror stories. Recently, again, I onboarded a client. It was sourced, so obviously they've given a property that wasn't that great, was passed over into a management company. My client didn't do a due diligence properly and found out that when they sent me the link, they only had about 5 property under their management. Now, that's nothing wrong. People start somewhere, but having that 5 property, those management company or the short-term rental manager was not doing even 10% of the work, what they promised. So as a result of that, my client was actually losing money with them. So where it comes to now, if you think about making profit for your clients, you need to understand there's numbers of things that comes in place, right? And obviously for me, I've worked with over 20 management companies. I understand what the problem is. And in this video, I really want to communicate that, look, if you sit down with your clients and set some nightly rate based on 70% occupancy rate or 60% occupancy rate, I think you should also understand that you need to start thinking about profit. One of the biggest things we do well in Grow Your B&B is, doesn't matter if it's your client property or you use a rent or we work with homeowners, I just want to know what profit they want to make, because in that way I can be realistic in terms of the way we market the property, but also the easiest way to achieve those kind of profit. Because at the end of the day, look, as a management company, you're always right that you can, the less the work, the longer the booking, and the more profit your client makes and you make, the better it is, right? So you need to understand profit, and that is very, very important for you when you start your short-term rental and management company. Now, the last two is, one is systemizing the operational, right? Looking after the client's property, because at the end of the day, they've trusted you with that property, they've given you the management because they want to be hands-free. So please make sure that there's a system in place, there's an operational standard in place that you send clients the report. Because at the end of the day, again, it could be good or bad. Look, you as a management company, if there's a slight leak somewhere in the house or in the flat, your job, rather than telling them straight, if you create a report every month, you can then tell them, look, this is good in the property, this is something you can do better. And all of a sudden, you're also benefiting the landlord, because tomorrow, look, the landlord might be able to sell that as a business, as a property, and they will also get a much more value for their property. So always make sure you look at the long-term gain for your clients and make sure you do actually talk to them about all of this. And the last one is, look, obviously we at Grow Your B&B, everything we do is about creating a high performing short-term rental brand. Now, for me, it's important because after working with 20 of this management company, although they've invested in their brand, as a result of that, they've now achieved a lot more higher profit for their clients. Not only that, they've managed to get those brand out there, but by working with me, I have pretty much changed 100% of those short-term rental managers to think about profit. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people out there who think about profit and they definitely want to understand how the profit system works. But to have an algorithm, to have a brand to back it up, to have the advertisement to actually back it up, that's exactly what you want. And I would love you to understand that marketing and branding is one of the biggest part in short-term rental property in the market, in the industry right now, to achieve your client the highest profit. So look, if you're already an operator or a management company who's looking to grow your business, grow your client's profit, please make sure you drop us a call. You can book a free call with myself as well, and would love to have a chat with you, further understanding you, your clients, and your business. Well, I hope you learned a little bit around how short-term rental management and being a manager works. More importantly, look, there's so much detail to it. There's a lot of information. I'm only giving you the facts that I felt personally after working with 20 plus short-term rental management companies around the world, and how I believe that everyone has got a chance of improvement. I've worked with clients, consulting them for a brand, but also ended up training some of their people around system, about reviews, and I've done so much around setting up their business to a high standard. And my passion about the industry is all about this. Look, in Grow Your B&B, we are absolutely passionate about growing your brand, but that comes with system, people, marketing, financial, and I look after all of this for bigger clients. And if you're looking to actually grow, or if you're a company who's already doing that and you want to grow your business, please make sure you give me a shout. But for now, thank you so much for watching another Grow Your B&B video. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe and share, and I'll be back with another video soon.